This is Incense Podcast, episode 232. Tonight I am joined. Thank you, Ian. I saw him do the 232 of his things. They just remind me, keep me on track then. But no, we're here. It's a road trip starting as the week we record this, so we'll get ourselves ready to get on the road and make some journeys. But before we jump into that good stuff, I'm joined by, of course, Ian Vassafall, Ian Waterfall. You got myself, Masterful27, and of course the third member of the show, as always. We've got a Kruse Ship here, Tomo.
Yo!
Yay! He's, ooh. Was that the caged chicken, was it?
Oh.
I think Raising Cane's have got some really fresh chicken for you, Tom.
Yeah, you gotta get me ordering some food right now. Are you kidding me, dude? It's lunchtime for me. That sounds just delicious.
It is. It's like noon for you, or just like almost 1 p.m. now for as we record this. But
now.
Tom, great to have you back on. You've been on many lives, but I was looking back. The last time you were on was episode 60. It's almost 3.5 years ago when you were
69?
live with us.
Oh, well, that's a long time ago.
Way too long, man. Way too long.
Yeah.
Don't leave us again.
No, of course not. No, I'm here to stay.
We're not letting you, Tom. You've changed the desk now. But listen, to our to our listeners, of course, we are missing in action. Well, it's actually Milo. Milo's not here with us tonight. But hey, listen, we've got Tom here standing in. I don't think you're going to notice too much of a difference. Only joking, Milo. Missing you. Hope you are safe, my man. But yes, to our listeners, we're all here. We're ready for this one. This should be quite a good, fun show. But before we jump into the formalities, how is everyone doing?
Fantastic, Headspace. I'm in the middle of a move as we speak, and I'm going to my old stomping grounds in Orange County, and I couldn't be more happy.
Getting out of the city somewhere a little bit more tranquil.
Yes. No shade to Los Angeles, but it sucks. No, I'm sorry. I'm not an LA guy. I'm too old for it. And I'm going back to where my roots are, my home, and all the areas that I love to grind and play Pogo. So I'm excited. It's all as we speak.
So you're leaving the beach. I'm guessing there's a beach near you.
There's a nicer beach. It's Laguna. Sorry, Santa Monica Beer. Laguna Beach, Newport Beach, a lot of beaches around there that are just beautiful. I've just heard a few rumours on the rumour mill that they're rebooting the OC for season 5, which is why Tom's moved down there. No, I don't know, Tom, are they? I was like, I guess I'm going in. It's coming back, dude.
Breaking news. Tom's going to be joining the set of the OC in season 5. Love it.
Yeah, and Laguna Beach, that one. It's a lot of the people that were on that show would be hostesses and bartenders. It was funny.
They've changed that career trajectory, haven't they, mate? It's a bit like anyone in Australia that gets onto Neighbours at a young age. You go, we're going to make it, and then it's like you're one of many people that have been on Neighbours, and now you're just like you say, working in a bar.
It happens. Everyone, they think it's like, this is my big break, and it's like, ooh, it's.
I'd just like to add, there's nothing wrong with working in a bar.
No.
Yeah,
when I mentioned that, I wasn't like, look what they're doing now. No, I was like, during the show and after, it was weird because it was like, oh, they actually live in Laguna Beach.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like people like, hey, we're a cast for the show. It was like they would be our waiter. It's like, oh my god, that's a chick from Laguna Beach.
And so many people do that, don't they? They're working as an actor, jobbing actor, and then they're doing other jobs to get by because they're not working all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's called balance, Ian. That's called the balance. That's the word for you. Yeah. It's a word that we love to use, isn't it? The word good old balance. So
balance.
Yes, there it is. No, but yeah, I think things are good. Things are good. I want to try and go for a show talk about the flipping weather, Ian. But we've gone from the heat, haven't we, of the last few weeks to a bit cooler, but it's weird, isn't it, at the moment? We've got a weird week, haven't we, in the UK?
We had rain today. You wouldn't have thought 2 days ago it was in the 30s degrees wise, which is what, like high 80s, Tom. It's for you guys, it's nothing, but it's sticky, it's humid in the UK.
Humidity is not a friend of mine.
It's not good.
I don't like
it's not
that.
good.
No, but it's raining, right?
Rain's good. Rain's our friend. Maybe? Yeah, rain helps the crops grow in the field.
Yeah. So that's
and
cool.
Without rain, where would we be? But it's also raining because tomorrow, as we record this, Mark's going to be in Manchester for a road trip, and this coming weekend it's going to be raining potentially in London, where I'll be for a road trip.
That's exciting. That's cool. That road trip thing, I'm not super familiar with it, but it looks really fun, and it's a cool way to to like experience the game. I think
it's a new concept, and we are looking forward to it because we don't know what to expect. But in less than 24 hours, Marky Boy will show us what to expect.
Pioneering, dude, that's exciting.
Yeah. It's going to be something. It's going to be something. I was just saying off before we started recording. It's an 8-hour round trip. That is commitment to be next to a big Arctic, but I'm quite excited by it. I think this is, like we said, anything that's new that gets people out and gets people. We said this before, haven't we? Like people can't go to Go Fests, people can't travel to these big events, and I think for us as sort of players, and I say us, loosely speaking, like we've done some of these events. We've been very fortunate to do them. I still remember me and Ian certainly remember being with you, Tom, when we were in Dortmund.
Dortmund back in 19, yeah.
Yeah, when we first sort of met each other face to face. That's scary. Yeah. That's like 6 years ago.
That's like 6 years ago, guys. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that. I actually can't believe it's been 6 years. It's weird. Like if I've like seen some of those videos like pop back up, I'm like, oh my god, we're babies.
I know.
Like, we were, even me and Mark were. I remember we was talking about the park in Dortmund and how much of a calf workout it was because it was so steep.
Yeah, it was a lot of hills.
It was a crazy time. But 6 years ago,
6
dude,
years ago
6.
was wild. It feels like to me that Pokemon Go came out 6 years ago, and we're like near the 10 year, and I'm just like, what? Like, where is time?
We're now into the 10th year. It's crazy. Like 9 years ago, we're into the 10th year. It is absolutely insane.
Wow. It is, but like this is the thing is like these road trips. We'll chat about it maybe later in the show, but like they are there to give people an experience. These aren't designed a bit like people that go to every Go Fest like we had in the last year. They're not designed to be new, massive experiences, but they're designed to bring an experience to a community. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how they land, once they land. And hopefully we'll get a better idea of it. But no, as soon as we want to travel in the UK, it's going to start raining. But we wouldn't expect anything less.
So
no. But Tom, it'd be hot where you are, so there's the balance yet again. But let's get into the formalities of the show. Obviously, Incense podcast. We encourage you to throw down your incenses, because if you do that whilst playing the game, we do promise you amazing things. So please, as we say every week, throw down your incenses and we're going to send you all the shiny and hundo luck.
Slap on the incense, boys. It's time to go.
Absolutely is. Mama
Dart. I love it.
I do. Every time we play it now, we say that.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, he's in. He's in. He's in. That is what the game looks like. Tom, you're in. That's what we like to see. Only joking. Ian always says to me, don't play the game when we're doing it. But actually, it's going to be quite beneficial tonight because we've got a new event, which we'll be talking about in a little while. But if you get some shiny luck whilst listening to the show, this is where the name of the origin of hashtag Shinies of the Week came from. We encourage you to share that across our social media platforms on X, Threads, Insta, Discord, Campfire, Blue Sky. I think that's all the high-techy ones anyway, in. But that hashtag, like I said, is Shinies of the Week.
Clarify the spelling?
Oh, go on then. I thought I was going to get away with it then. It is SHINIESOFTHEWEEK. But of course, we don't
Could
just
you
have...
clarify the spelling?
As Milo said last week, no, it's SHINIESOFTHEWEEK. Now, there's not just techie ways of getting hold of the show. We do have some good old-fashioned ways. And Ian always looks at me and goes, why do you want to ask me to read these out? Well, behind the scenes, I haven't actually got them on my bit of paper here. But Ian, share with the listeners the other ways they can get hold of us on the show.
The other 3 ways are so easy that even Mark could do it. There's old school, which is by email using the email address contact@incensepodcast.com. On some podcast platforms, there is a little button that says DM us. Push that and it'll come straight through to our dashboard. And the other way is by saving this number into your phone, recording a WhatsApp message and sending it to us via the web, or via WhatsApp, I should say, which will come through. And we've got some WhatsApp messages that we're going to play later. But that number, save this number into your phone, is +44 759 269 5696.
Oh, I'm quite excited by this. So, another bit of behind the scenes. We won't do this because Tom's here. A bit behind the scenes. I always put a little section allowing for WhatsApp messages, but Ian never lets me know until just as we start the show. So that's something
huge.
It's coming up. Exciting. So
coming soon. Coming up.
Coming up.
Coming soon.
But no, let's jump into the show. And we have got an event. Well, actually, we've got an event that's been and gone all around a raid day, which is always good stuff. So we are going to talk a bit of a... Ooh. That was quite... what was that?
Going back in time.
Oh, jeez, I thought something was going on there. I live near Salisbury Plains, Tom, which is where they do military training. So every time when I hear a noise like that, I can generally hear the cannons when they're practicing on a night.
Yeah, brings you there, like right in that area.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit close, but no, we're going to go back to the weekend and the last few. We're going to go back to last weekend and the event that surrounded it, and we had a Hisuian Celebration Event and a Hisuian Lilligant Raid Day. So, let's face it, guys, I won't go into the details too much, but we love a raid day, don't we? Brand new Pokemon shiny release as part of the event. But we also, like I said, we had an event around it as well, the Hisui Celebration. So, guys, how did you play it? I mean, we can roll it into one big ball if we want, but was it more raiding than celebrating? Or did we celebrate because we had a great raid day? I don't know.
I was very happy with all of the XP and the Stardust to be wrapped around that event. And Cyndaquils and Bagons showing up. I still had the Community Day special research for those bad boys. This was a godsend to have those guys showing up and complete those remaining pages. So yeah, the XP and the Stardust, I'm trying still to get as much XP as possible because I don't know if they'll do a level 60. But if they do, I want to be ready to just do all the tasks and get it done. Because it took me. I was like one of the last people to get to level 50, and it was just brutal once you're on the XP portion of it. I was just like, come on.
So when did you get to level 50 approximately, Tom? Because I reckon you probably beat me to it. So
2022, it was. Gosh, maybe it was 2023. It was Japan. Oh my God, it was Japan 2023, I think. I remember just getting to level 48 in East France in 2022, and I think it was the next year. Yeah, so I think it was Japan. It was for Osaka. I got it done at the Pokemon Center with the legendary birds.
I remember when you went to Nice, actually. Yeah. So then, wow.
Would have been 23, yeah, because that was the year where they had Osaka and London on the same weekend.
That's right. Yeah. So that's exactly when it was. Yeah, and I remember level 50 came out during COVID 2020, those days. So 3 years since they released it.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? So trying to get
I remember me and Coops, we became level 50 on the same night, didn't we? And we did it as a joint thing on the show, didn't we? So he was the first out, wasn't he? He beat me to it by a moment of seconds. But
yeah.
But yeah, the XP grinds.
Because it was on a recording, wasn't it?
That was it, mate. Yeah. So XP Stardust, they were lovely, weren't they, for this event? Really, really nice. Everyone loves those chases, don't they? Tops up the bank a bit. I think I saw someone on X had posted they hit was it 1 billion Stardust? I saw someone had posted on X. And I'm there going, wow. I'll tell you what, you can have a lot of Pokemon with not any good for anything, excuse my language, if you've got 1 billion Stardust in there, aren't you? You know?
Yeah, true.
Right, yeah, seriously. Because I try to Go Battle League, and that costs me like every part of my Stardust whenever I do it. So I don't know how they make that happen.
Stardust brings them joy.
I'll tell you how we make it happen. We just don't do GBL.
There you go, dude. And honestly, your sanity is probably a lot higher for it.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
But it was an okay day. I mean, it's not the most exciting Pokemon, the Hisuian version of Lilligant, but it was nice to see it actually brought into the game. And how many raids did you do in the end, Tom? Did you get the shiny? I'm guessing you got the shiny, right?
So this is probably the worst time to have me on, but I've been in the middle of this move, so I didn't get to it. I didn't do any of them. I didn't do one raid. It's like
you didn't even do a remote one.
Huh?
Okay.
I didn't even pick up my phone there. It was like we were doing all the big lifting, like the couch and everything, and my phone was elsewhere. And then all of a sudden,
just loading the U-Haul up, and you just didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, like because it was just me and my buddy that did the majority of it. My mom is in town, and my aunt they're on their way up because like we got all this like little stuff left, but the like TV cabinets, all that stuff was me and him like during that. And then like after it was done, I went on Twitter. I was like, that's gonna cost me some Stardust.
Oh yeah.
That thing. So
So Tom's
sure
back in the
somebody would be
ornament.
nice enough to trade you one.
Yeah. Honestly, it makes it exciting because usually when they do a Go Fest, like that's when that thing will spawn in the wild. I'm like, all right, that's a new thing to hunt for.
Yeah.
That does
So,
usually happen, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, Ian. You look like somebody who had a successful Lilligant.
You know, we've said it before. We'll say it again. We'll say it for many years, but we love a raid day and went out for this one. Sort of a few people I've not seen for a long time. So it's actually nice when you see members of the community that you've not really caught up with for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
And long and short of it, there's no point just elongating the discussion. We ended up doing like 24 raids.
Wow.
Got one shiny from in person. And then Kate Neonet actually sent me a remote in between us, was walking between raids, gyms, and I got a shiny from a remote. So,
Wow.
yeah, we ended up with 2 shinies, which is pretty much on the odds.
Yeah.
From slightly over, but pretty much on the odds. And I actually played the whole 3 hours and did some remotes before and after. So, for saying it's not the most exciting Pokemon, it did kind of grab my attention while Mark dusts his computer.
Made you captivated? Yeah, sometimes these events do that, you know? Like, there's sometimes where I can be, like, super deep in an event, and then the next one that shows up, like, I kind of want to participate in it, but I don't as much because I went so hard on the event prior.
Yeah.
And, yeah, sometimes it happens like that. It ends up...
Well, I was thinking, like, I've got a shiny Dex entry here. How? I got loads of Petalil at London 2023. Funny, we was talking about Osaka a second ago. And then I realised I actually never evolved my shiny.
Right.
So I got the shiny Dex entry, which was nice to see.
And fair play to you, because fair play to you, mate. Because I was wondering why. Obviously with the variants, that's what always catches me out a little bit. Like if you haven't done it from the main line, then you treat yourself to the Dex entry, don't you? With the variant, which is a lovely change. But yeah, so 2, mate. That's good going. 2's very good going. I think I'll quickly summarise mine. Hot day, very hot day, and it was so warm on Saturday that when we went out, I met up with my poker boyfriend Ash, and we sort of said, let's do a few raids. And like, it was so warm. Like when we went out, it was quiet. Like there was hardly anyone out because it was that warm. It was about 32 degrees, 33 degrees.
Saturday was warm.
Saturday was a belter. So, I think between us, we did 28 raids between us. So what's that, 14 each? We were on foot for about an hour and a half. Doing them, popping out some invites to people. People were joining in, which is nice. I always like to send out invites, even though you could solo it very easily.
People would start off jumping in, didn't they? But I noticed as the day went on, people just not jumping in.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones like you said.
Get.
Yeah, 20 remote raid limit. I bet there'll be people that have been remoting before our time zone came around.
Well, yeah, I mean, Barside says in the chat, he did 20 plus 20, so he did the max remotes on both days because obviously the crossover of the time zones, and 69 in person. 11 shinies, no hundos. So, damn.
Decent number. But yeah, so we did 28 between us. We both got a shiny. So what's that, 1 in 14? And I got a 98% IV one. I think I can't remember who it was who said it. It'll be good for anything. Don't really know, but I think it's nice to chase something new for a little while in the game. And as Tom says, actually, it'll be something that will come back up again. You can see it coming back up again in cycles, events.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, I'd be really happy with that. To be fair, I think there was a feeling that the shiny rates, and they vary all the time. We're not going to go into those dark waters of RNG and that, but yeah, I think it averaged out about 1 in 10 from the things I'd seen online. I did see somebody, sorry, I can't remember your username, but I think they got theirs on their 46th raid, and I went, that's brutal.
Yeah,
that is brutal.
Yeah, Sue in the chat just said she did 40 remotes, so again, the 2 split maxes, and 30 in person, 4 shinies. So looks like Paul edged Sue on that one. 11 shinies though from 109 raids. That's, again, it's on odds.
That is actually on odds, isn't it? But about 1 in 10, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, 1 in 10. Yeah, it's about right on the number.
But there we go. That's
but yeah.
So Tom, there's loads of them out there. We found people with shinies that can rehome. So you're all right, mate.
Thank you guys for doing all that.
We'll sort you out.
I've got I used to want to hunt for if someone wants to trade me a shiny I don't have, if it's one you can catch in the wild, I'm like, nah, I need to get it myself. But when it comes to raids, now I'm like, I'm okay if I miss the legendary shiny, and because it's half the time you do legendary trades to try to reroll the IVs anyways. And
Yeah.
so it's like when it comes to raids, I'm like, okay, I'm either gonna get it in $2 or I'm gonna get it in $50. So
Exactly.
I might as well, like, if that's available to get traded, I'll take that one, kind of deal.
Totally get that. Totally get that. How's Lunatone? Is it still your bay?
Oh,
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
my baby. Well, right now I got my Golden Go, my trained up Golden Go. But
Nice.
Lunatone is always going to be the baby, dude. That one has been best buddied and sitting pretty. I use it in Go Battle League, even though it shouldn't be used.
You got to protect it, Tom. You got to protect it. Don't let it get beaten up.
Oh, it does the beating up, dude. It's
It
got
does the beating up.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Oh,
It's Schlundo,
26,
yeah.
16 without being the buddy, and that's not good for Master League, but it surprises some people. It gets takes a Dragonite out here and there.
Well, I think Tom's got more confidence than I did when I cracked GPL with my Alamola Mola at the beginning of my battle team, and then I was like, I've been winning stuff with this. And then I got something handed to me, didn't I?
You behind handed to you, didn't you? Was it GoFest last year in Madrid?
GoFest Madrid, yeah. Oh, I remember that. But anyway, so that's Hisui and Hisuian talk done for the show. But we're going to jump straight into a bit of chatter around an event which we've had a little bit more detail released on it. So, guys, we've got a Max Battle weekend coming up.
Yeah.
It is. It's the news.
Oh, Tom smiled then. That was like having him in the room, wasn't it? That was.
Brought me joy.
But it makes me smile every time. But yeah, we've got Latias and Latios joining us for this Max Battle weekend. So, guys, I mean, obviously, Ian, do you want to jump in with the top line stuff? But we'll talk about what we think about this. This is quite this is fun, isn't it? This is quite good.
It is. So Saturday and Sunday, the 26th, 27th of July, from 6 a.m. on the Saturday through to 9 p.m. on the Sunday, I should say, we have got, as Mark said, Latias, Latios, Max Battle Weekend. So Dynamax debuts for both Latias, Latios.
Huge.
Looks pretty
I
good.
love those legendaries. This takes me back to the Sapphire and Ruby days for Gen 3 whenever I see them. And so being able to get the Dynamax ones of those is kind of like, I don't know, it feels special to get a new
It's
version.
going to be
of
so
them.
good to get the D-Max ones. Although I am still scarred from Latias, because when they were originally released into the game, 5 years ago or whatever, Latias, it took me 72 raids to get the shiny.
That's the reverse of a good number, Ian. That's
scarred.
Are
Still scarred to this day. So I'm hoping this Max Battle weekend is going to be a little bit more forgiving.
I'll let you guys into a little secret, only because it's Latios and Latias. This story will never lose. It'll never lose its funny side to it, and it involved. I can't remember if it was Latias or Latios, but it was when they had their when they had like the raid days. Do you remember they'd come out like we'd have a session on them? So you might have met him, Tom, and Ian certainly has. But I've got a friend of mine called Hervey. He's a lovely guy. I've a good friend from Toast when he used to live in the community in Northamptonshire. But I've done a lot of Go Fest with Hervey, and you would have known. Certainly met him in Dortmund, Tom, when we were sat around the table. We were having that bar, and you came over and said hey to us. We all sat down.
Yeah.
God, Jesus Christ, that's where we had our first photo taken together. And we looked so young then.
I know. It's crazy.
But anyway, we had. Are we in? It's a celebration. All right.
That was a celebration? I thought it was a baby crying.
That's our really bad party streamer.
Oh God, okay. I thought it was Zoe's impression of a baby.
Baby
crying.
Dot was on the phone.
Baby Dot's on the phone.
Baby Dot's on the phone.
I was like, what?
But we went out and we did this raid day, and I mean, going back, this is before the game's changed the way it is now. We were out raiding it, and I was out. I was we're driving around, getting out, walking, doing raids. All that was good times. And I remember like Hervey was like, he had to go and get something. So he got the catch screen ready to get his, Lati, whatever, which one it was on him. He went, I'll catch it when we get back to the car. So he puts his phone in his top pocket, right, of his shirt, and the screen's facing his body there. Anyway, we get to the car, he takes his phone out, and he's caught it.
And
he goes, my nipple caught it.
Dang! He's in a special club. That might be the only guy. That's
what I was saying. So these make me smile when I see them because I always remember him looking as my nipple caught it.
Yeah, they always bring you back to that his nipples.
But I also remember these were hard to catch, so that makes it even better. So Ian, 72 for your shine. I remember these with the weekly rewards. Do you remember those days actually when you could get a legendary in it?
When they were briefly in there, yeah.
I miss those days.
The great Pokemon. The D-Max versions look awesome. And it's the usual fare that you get from a Max Battle Weekend. So you're going to get the increased Max Particle limit, 1,600, quarter adventuring distance to receive Max Particles. Power spots refreshing more frequently. However, you will not, we say this every time, you will not be able to get Max Particles from any one power stop more than once. And 8 times Max Particles from power spots. So it's the usual fare. It's just over 2 days.
I like this. And I think now we understand how it works. I think that's the thing now. Like you said, we've learned from these as we've gone along. I do think that these events, they are fun. I think it's nice to see people working together, but they are Dynamax. They're not Gigantamax. So, Dynamax, you'll be able to do this, won't you, in sort of 3 or 4? You should be able to do it, shouldn't you? You probably imagine, wouldn't you, with these ones?
It is D-Max, so probably, yeah.
Oh,
they could be little buggers, though, let's be honest. We do know they can be buggers.
But we will get
a
game.
The Latias would take a while. Yeah. Maybe 72.
Yeah. Do you remember Gigantum? Oh, I'm flipping that. They're going to be fun when they come around. But yeah, there will be time research again, Tom. I know you like a bit of time research. So, leading up to it, a bit like we've got with the Gigantamax Lapras research, which is in our games at the moment, leading us to that, we'll get an encounter with Dynamax Ghastly. So they're getting you in that mold. So if you haven't really been doing these, and some people don't play the Dynamax game, I totally get that, but they are spoon feeding Pokemon into your sort of storage, just in case you do fancy having a go, which I think's sensible, isn't it? Because a lot of people might complete that. Yeah.
Because I still forget. I'm still new to the Dynamax in a way where I don't realize that you need Dynamax Pokemon to battle them. Because I had to, do 40 raids to train the Hyper Train, right?
Yeah.
And I was like going over to a Dynamax raid. I'm like, I'll just train it here. And I was like, oh, I can't use my guy. He's got to be Dynamax. So yeah, totally
Lunatone, no.
Dude, if they give us a D-Max will work in normal raids, Dynamax Lunatone, I would lose my mind.
It will come.
But you think a Shadow one will come?
I think D-Max Lunatone will definitely come.
D-Max Lunatone would be insane,
I reckon
dude. And that's a whole other thing to grind for. So that's exciting. That's cool.
That's Max. It'll happen.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Oh my god.
Maybe around the equinox at some point, maybe.
Yeah, well, didn't we just have they stopped?
We did just have the someone. Yeah,
right. Like that's out. And I'm happy for it because Lunatone used to swap over to your guys' side of the world, and now he stays. He's been
he's yours now. Yeah. We've got Solrock.
We've got Solrock. Hold on, who's put that in the chat? The better one of the two. No, don't say that to Tom. Don't wind him up with that. That isn't in the chat. I'm winding you up, Tom. But
it's not. Oh my god! I literally just looked. I saw Sue said D-Max Lunatone. I was like, that's what I'm talking about, Sue. But I was like, excuse? No way. Okay.
But there we go. That is the Max Battle Weekend. So I think we all agree, something fun, something new. And again, for those that are experienced or not experienced in the Dynamax game, weekends with an event like that are usually quite good fun and an opportunity to get out there and have a go if you're curious.
Absolutely. And if you're struggling for people to actually battle with, check out Campfire, because there are D-Max battles on Campfire now. So find a community nearby and just go battle that thing. But you can also do it remotely as well now, which is really good.
Yeah, that changes the game. I love that. Like I now I'm actually going to get shiny Gigantamax Pokemon and Dynamax.
Well, that is the D-Max Battle Weekend covered. However, before we even get to the D-Max Battle Weekend, literally next week, a couple of days' time, the summer concert starts. In fact, it starts yesterday, which, me, Milo, and Francesco were in London for a road trip. And we were there for the start of this event. The summer concert runs from yesterday, July the 19th, through to, well, it's going to be finishing really soon, 22nd of July at 8 p.m.
It's like a festival, Ian. What they've actually done is like a festival's usually over 4 days of full-on music and that, so they've actually kind of mirrored it, and I like that.
It is, and you want to know what the best thing about this event is, and you're going to figure it out just by looking at the poster. Chatot Regional is going to be available for this event. Yeah, so the encounters that you're going to get from this event, there's actually a lot of rubbish, to be honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but there is some good stuff. So you've got Jigglypuff, Lotad. Dave Silverman will be happy with that one.
Yeah, good stuff, yeah, Dave.
Kricketot, Ordino, Noibat, Poplio, and Chatot. And the best thing, they can all be shiny.
You can't ask
Chatot.
much more than
I reiterate, Chatot.
I like Chatot. I think it's cool. It's a regional, so I'm all for it.
It's a regional.
But we also, Tom, and you'll like this, we also get encounters with Spinder. The heart pattern one won't, but it looks like there's going to be different ones available on this event. Hasn't gone into the detail of which ones, but that sounds like there could be a few to choose from. So that's quite exciting, isn't it? Spinder.
Yeah.
The Drunken Green Bear.
The Drunken, yeah. Which I struggled certainly at GoFest to obtain. However, event bonus of this one, they're really quite simple. Lure modules, when activated during the event, will last for a whole hour. Lure modules will attract specific Pokemon during the event, of which Chatot and Shiny Chatot will be an increased chance of encountering with active lure modules.
Let's go. Lure party.
I love Shiny Chatot. I was very lucky to hatch one at, was it Global a couple of years ago, from memory?
Yeah, I think
so. Or was it a tour? Was it Tour
it would
2
have been
years
tour,
ago?
Wouldn't it?
Oh, it was Tour. Yes.
It was Tour.
Last year, I think.
And it's a beautiful shiny.
Yeah.
And again, as Ian has alluded to, and Tom knows this, so I was ready for the listeners, these events are bringing really rare regional Pokemon to your doorstep. We've had them with Torkoal, we've had them with Tropius, we've had them with Relicanth, we've had them with Pachirisu just recently. Now Chatot. This is what makes the game fun. And I think that's the chase for this event. I'm now interested, Ian. You've got me interested.
Tom's definitely interested. So if you're listening to this podcast, pop your earpods in and get out there, find some stops and get your shiny Chatot. That's what this is about, let's be honest. Everything else is a bit, okay. Shiny Chatot is definitely the chase.
Yeah, well, if it's increased shiny on lures, you just got to pop that lure and hang out with some of the podcasts.
Yeah, find a nice quad or triple and just, camp.
Yeah, that's perfect. That'll make that, because they're extended an hour, that'll make that freaking hour of waiting for a Chatot go by fast.
Oh,
yeah.
I love it when there's something to chase. I do like it when there's something to chase. That's sound, that is. Well, there we go. That's the event. And close second, Lotad. But anyway, Dave, moving on from the summer concert event. So it's nice having Tom with us because we're going to have a little game, actually. And we're going to go a little bit. Well, we did this probably about 3 weeks ago, actually, 3 or 4 weeks ago. We did bring a flex game back. It was a little bit of a spontaneous flex game. But we've not hung out with Tom for a little while. We've been playing the game for quite a period of time. It's been a while.
February, in fact, wasn't it? February last time.
So I've got the game open. Delibirds just appeared in July. What is that about?
I don't know.
What is that about?
What's going on with that?
Flex it up, flex it up.
So we are going to have a good old-fashioned flex it up game. And we're all going to pick one. So we've all got control of our own flex topic. And then we're going to go around and see who's either got the most or the lowest or the highest, depending on what the question we pose is as part of the flex game. So in true typical fashion, who wants to go first? Ian.
Let's let Tom go first. Actually, no. Yeah, let Tom go first. It's only fair.
Yeah,
so
fair point.
I pick a flex of just anything.
Anything in game, a stat, a badge.
See, this is tough because, I just have so many things to flex. It's so hard to pick. The Lunatone feels the obvious. I have a Shundo Lunatone. I don't know if anyone heard that. But I have a Shundo Lunatone that I got, I think, after 70-something trades. But I also believe that I have the world record. I'm just saying that. I don't think that's one that has been confirmed or not. But I have 113 shiny Lunatones.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that is the max of people who have in the world.
Oh my god.
There's 113 there. So that I kind of think that's a little bit of a flex.
I can't match that. I've got 5 shiny Lunatone, and my highest is a 2-star. So
it doesn't even fill the page up.
No,
I'm gonna take those, by the way.
you can have them, man. Yeah, just leave me one.
What we'll do is we will multiply our numbers together and see if we get near yours, Tom. But I can offer 6 shiny Lunatones there.
Okay,
one of them is lucky, so
you've got a lucky one as well, though. So is that a good one?
It's a 14, 14, 14, so it's not quite.
Hey, you know what? Golden Ball will get that.
Not quite at Tomo levels yet. But yeah, so what's that, Ian? So 6 times 5 is 30. So we're still a long way short of Tom's 100.
Tom's definitely won that round.
113. So Tom wins the first round that he has picked. No, that's good. Ian.
Let's have a look. So, what can we do? I'm going down a road that is probably going to make me lose, but I'm interested in what you guys have got. The Fisher badge, which is the XL Magikarp. Mine isn't a particularly great number. I've only got a gold badge. I'm on 570. So I really need to do some work, to be honest. But let's throw a bit of spice in there. See what you guys have got.
You had to pick the Fisher badge, didn't you? I have a measly 183.
Ooh.
I don't even have a gold badge, dude.
Damn.
What was yours, Ian?
Mine was 570. 570.
I'm at 492. So Ian brings.
And I'm actually going to show you, because you guys have actually proven your badge to me. I'm going to show you my badge just so you know I'm not faking it. Not that I would. Why would I flex?
Yeah, he's a liar.
Wow. Over halfway. That's insane.
If Whitfield was here, I'm 2,000.
And that's why when you said gold, he'd have gone, gold?
Platinum? We need platinum.
Yeah, platinum, exactly. Dang. Well, that's why we're playing this game, to be fair.
Barside, oh my god, Barside's got 5,795.
That's insane, too. I don't understand how
that is crazy.
It feels like a long time since I've seen a big fish as well in the game. It doesn't seem to happen really that much anymore.
It can work through trades. I remember that, but still. So
it's 1-1. Are you gonna give me or Tom the win, or are you gonna pick something where you even the score?
Listen, I think this is just a fair one because it's my favourite Pokemon in the game. We're not gonna have evolutions. It's got to be pure Sawaddles. I want to know how many Sawaddles you've got in total. Not shiny, just total Sawaddles that you've got in your storage. Currently,
in my storage.
I'm probably setting myself up to fail here, but
I think you're good. I have 6.
Tom's got 6 Sawaddles.
6. I've been burning those up.
Oh, right, Ian.
I have 30.
Oh, and I've got 26. Ian wins.
Oh, Ian. My God.
I thought I was in for a banker then. I thought Ian gets rid of his Sawaddles. I've got someone with more Sawaddles than me. Oh, no. Ian.
Wow. What are you doing with so many Sawaddles, huh?
I forgot to transfer them after the community day.
Oh, the community day. That's right.
To be fair, I do want to mention...
I'd say the majority of them are actually shinies as well. Normally, I siphon through them. I didn't on this occasion, but it worked for me because I'm the game lord.
He's a Swaddle storer. He is a Swaddle storer. But no, there we go then. So Ian wins the mini flex game. So Ian, because you've won it, I think it's only fair that you share the WhatsApp messages with us. How's that sound?
Yep, absolutely. So this week we've had 2 WhatsApp messages. It's actually, the phone's been on fire for us. I mean, 2 messages is for us quite good. And first up, he messaged a few weeks ago after winning the GoFest Global ticket. Well, Ketty Spikes has been back on.
Oh, brilliant.
Woo. Hello, Instance boys. I knew I was forgetting something after the GoFest event. I was forgetting to give you guys the review of the GoFest because you guys provided me with the ticket. So here I am, about 1 or 2 weeks late, providing you a review. Yeah, first of all, thank you for the ticket. It was great. I planned a holiday around it. I had to go back to my hometown, and my hometown has a very back to South India, has a very quaint, small community, about 15 people, but only 6 or 7 showed up at the max. So I took a train, overnight train, and I went there. I reached early in the morning, took um, did my shower, and I just went expecting nothing out of the community. But actually, this time, like you it affects you several times, you tend to learn the lesson, right? I mean, temper your expectations always,
Yeah.
as we always say. And I totally agree with Penpal Simon's card picking analogy, that I had no, like, I wasn't like, people were like turning on incense and all, but I was like, you know what, I'm here just for Zacian and Simon and I need to get my resources
Yep.
up, so I'm just gonna buy like 100 raid passes on both my accounts, and I'm just gonna spend money on raids. But I just like turned on the incense, and I got the pseudo legendary before it got released for the Com Day. So I mean, I got Fijipacks, and I
Nice.
got both Zacian and Zamazanta. Not with the backgrounds though, but only the shinies. And yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to be anything, and it was like a sweltering 45 degrees. And our phones were overheating, but we just kept going on. We had like we took a break for lunch and like tender coconut, and we sipped on the coconut for the sipped on tender coconut for the like rest of the day, while having lures around, because after like 2-3 hours of walking, it just like the heat gets to you, the humidity and the heat, it just gets to you. So yeah, both days, first days was Saturday was mainly like catch focused. We did do a bunch of raids, but Sunday was just mainly raids. Some people even turned off their incenses, so we never like we didn't have like a focus on catching as many shinies as possible. But coming to the spawn pool, so many repetitions, guys. I like me playing the event, I had like a whiplash, and like it was like I had 5 hangovers hitting me all at once. I mean, it was all trash. It was all trash. I don't know how you guys played it like 4 things the same event, and you didn't lose your minds.
We might have done.
Wasn't easy.
Seeing community Pokemon, seeing Electabuzz for all, like, for crying out loud, as part of the spawn pool, and like I think last time we had like legendaries spawning, we had evolved forms spawning, which were shinies. This time it was very dry. I would say like the spawn pool was very dry. So I'm glad our group had their priorities straight. But the spawn pool, man, this was like, if you went out for shinies, RIP to you, man. I mean, like, really, like it was like, I understand people having different priorities, and like it's about welcoming new players, but really, like, the old players get screwed so much. This is, I mean, I've seen Electabuzz and Traders out there was like nerve wracking. When I saw that, I lost my mind. So yeah, I mean, spawn pool aside, it was fun to spend like a weekend with my old community in the sweltering heat. So thank you guys for the ticket, and hopefully I play the next one as well. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks, Keddy Spike.
Well done on winning as well, Kitty Spice. That was
yeah,
well done,
on
mate.
winning once again. So, Tom, you played Osaka. I'm guessing you played Global.
Yep.
What did you think to the spawn pools this year?
I completely agree with him for global. I don't know. I feel like I had fun with Osaka's spawn pool, and there was a lot of repeats. But almost 10 years in the game with only 10 generations, it's going to be difficult to not. So with Osaka, it was fun because these things still spawn for global, but I didn't find them as often. But like Frigibax was common. You could find Drampa, and like the Phalanx and the Pikachus were out and about. And who was the other one besides Drampa? I know there was Drudge again. There was like another one. Oh, Turtonator.
Yes.
So there was like a lot of different things to hunt with the unknowns and all that. I remember for Global that I agree with him. I was like, pretty much the only thing that I care about, because I played Osaka and I got some of the new ones, was using the incense, because I wanted to get the regionals, and they seem to have the incense seemed to have the higher shiny rates as well. I felt like
a few people have said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like it was like if I ran an incense for the hour going for either Turtonator, Pachirisu, or Skidoo, that if I was continuously walking, that I was going to get one of those shinies on there. Yeah. And so I didn't get any unknowns, but Spawn Pool was, I agree, not exciting at all. Like I remember playing around just being like, I'm not even like really checking these things. I was just focused on my incense because I didn't want to miss out.
Yeah, I think incense definitely was better for the global this time around. I think that was definitely the consensus from what people were getting, what I got as well. But hey, you're right. There's a balance, isn't there? Oh, God, that word again. Trying to appeal to newer players whilst trying to give something for the day one players or the more experienced players to have still something to chase. It's very difficult.
It is. And like Tom said, we're getting on for 10 years in the game now. It's been, and there's currently, only 9 generations and a couple of sort of sub-generations. So until Gen 10 comes along, there's not a lot new to come. So
no, on that good news.
But speaking of good news, we've had one more message. Ooh. And this comes from a regular contributor to WhatsApp messages.
Please.
Yeah, it is.
Yes!
It is. It's our good old friend from the South Coast.
Brilliant.
Pen pal or PayPal, depending on what day of the week we're calling you. Simone.
Yo, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This is PayPal Simone on the end of your phone. Hi there, guys. I'm in an incredibly cheerful mood today because I'm going on holiday soon. And nice. On Sunday, around the time your episode drops and Quaxley Community Day begins, I'll be pulling up at the Manor House Hotel near Oakhampton, which is a place we go to every year with the kids, a really big sort of sports and craft and leisure hotel where there's every activity you can think of, from lawn bowls to archery to candlestick making, rifle shooting, tennis, badminton, squash. It goes on and on and on. So it's this huge, great compound full of different stuff, and they have the evening entertainment and a bar and restaurant there and stuff. It's a bit of a sawdusty Centre Parks, really, but it's got a really nice sort of vibe to it, and everyone there is very pleasant. We've been going a long time. But anyway, the point of this message is that I really like going back to this place because when I first started going there, perhaps 8 years ago, maybe a bit longer, I think there was one Pokestop, and I have single-handedly turned the place into a mecca of Pokemon Go. This is like the Dubai of places to play Pokemon in Devon now. But yeah, I've managed to get hold of a tool that allows you to see the invisible grid over the map when you're nominating Pokestops. And last year, I finally got a nomination approved on the very last part of the grid. Not entirely true. There's a couple around the outside edge that I need to try and do, but there's not a lot there. But the place is now an absolutely thumping and a thriving Pokemon paradise. So think of me this week and this comm day as I lure the place up like mad and have my Go Plus Plus rattling away and lighting up in my pocket whilst I'm participating in a ping pong tournament or doing pyrography or pottery. Yeah, it's going to be real fun. Real nice.
Thank you, Simon.
Oh, I love Simon.
Oh, that's great.
Candlestick. I thought he says, since I've been coming here 38 years ago, childhood holiday, which is now his family's holiday. Simon, the Mecca sounds inviting. We've always said we want to do some team bonding stuff, haven't we, Ian? So maybe
it's not too far for Mark. He'll drive down and check it out and review you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for getting in contact. We love it. Like we said, the WhatsApp messages, please use it. We'd like to hear your voices. It is good to get you involved as part of the show. So we're going to talk about Ian's favourite part of the Pokemon Go calendar. No, it's not Shinies of the Week. That's coming up next. Spoilers. No, we're going to talk about the Water Festival event because it's Ian's namesake of an event. It's day one. It is done as we sit here and talk about it. I know Tom's still got boxes behind him, and like this might be we might be relying on Ian on this one, but let's talk it through. We rarely do this, to be fair. Are we playing it on day one? How's it been? Have you got a fish? What's going on? I mean,
for me today, it started a couple hours ago.
Oh
and,
yeah.
I haven't gotten anything shiny yet, but I love water type Pokemon. Krabby being one of my favorites, and I want a Shundo Staryu. And seeing as how the rates are boosted on that, I've got my incense right now checking, trying to see if I can get something lucky here. But yeah, I'm loving it so far.
Well, Tom, I've got to say we are relying on you just a little bit because you've got the droopy form of Tatsugiri over in the States.
Oh, right. I forgot about the Tatsugiri.
And over here we've got the curly form, so we'll trade forms on raids.
It's not that droopy.
Well,
it's
well, that's not what I've heard. That's not what I've heard.
All right.
I've got the same sources, Tom, so yeah.
Shoot. I got a lot of
Hey, Tom, Zoe's got the stretchy form, whatever that means.
Oh, I do have a droopy. Oh, 11 seconds. That's too bad. That's just insulting. I had a droopy one right here for you guys, but it's going to go.
Oh, there we go.
So, I mean, Mark said it's down to me to save this one, but unfortunately, I really haven't had any time to play this event. It's embarrassing. It started for us at 10 a.m., so 11 hours ago. And I haven't managed to play this at all, with the exception of the Spotlight Hour, which Tom's got the immense joy of a little bit later, of Phoebus. So, you know what? There's lots of things in this event which I do like. I love the fact that Tatsugiri has been dropped into the game. It's cool Pokemon. A few people have said to me, why do they have to make it raids in different regions? I'm like, oh, it's the roadmap, isn't it? They're going to get you spending money because, let's face it, you only really need one of each. So you've only really got to do 2 remote raids and you can do your other one in person. So it's not going to kill anybody. And like Tom said, there's some good stuff in it. Tom wants to star you as a shiny. I'm looking at the list. There's the stuff that I still need on that list. What is it I'm looking for? Actually, just a Finion. Actually, I don't think I do need a Finion.
No, you got your Finion, Ian.
I don't need the Finion. Actually, there's nothing I need other than Tatsugiri. But you know what? I will still play it.
Stardust is available, isn't it, on this event? That's one of the things I do like about it.
The shiny Staryu is a boosted shiny.
Yeah, lovely shiny as well.
That's always good. So, Tom, you got a chance, man.
Yes, that's the goal. That's the dream, getting that boosted one. Because
of course, the Lapras with the scarf is back as well in raids.
The Lapras with the scarf is back?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay, I need to get that.
Oh, actually, it does say it may have a seasonal background. I'm just checking the article. It could have a seasonal special background.
You might need to get that. If it's a waterfall background, that's all you.
Oh, I may have to do some raids for it. It's a good call, actually. Yeah.
I don't know if it has a waterfall background, but
if it did, though, imagine if it had a running waterfall in the background on one of those loops, an infinite loop of background waterfall.
That'd be nice. That would be nice.
So yeah, I mean, again, feeding off you guys, early in the I only get a background from a raid, and I think for me, new event, really looking forward to taking part of some of these little raids. I do want to sort of get it because
you just want to do the Ducklet raids, don't you, Mark? Let's be honest.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, I mean, like we said before, I think it's nice. I get it. I get why they've put them into raids. One and done. There'll be some collectors that want to get something a bit spicy on it, but 3 different versions. Remote raids are available. Let's just hop in them and get them. And it'd be nice to have one of each in there. But yeah, I love water Pokemon as well. And I'll be hunting Squirtle quite hard. Nice to have that out there in the wild. I'm just seeing him react there. No react. He's a crow. But yeah.
Do you know why I wasn't reacting? I was too busy just watching the animation of the new Avatar pose. The Avatar just licking its ice cream.
That's the new Avatar pose.
Would you like to lick my cornetto?
Licky.
Yes.
But there we go. I mean, it's very early days. I think we're all going to potentially do a few raids, so that's the fun bit. But yeah, let us know when you hear this show. The event will have finished. Did you get anything good on your shiners the week from the event? And did you get anything very spicy from the raids? We're going to see some hundo sushi fishes. Who knows, hey? Who knows?
Oh, Sue just said the background is a season's background, not a waterfall background.
Oh,
Pokemon Go team, Scopely, what are you doing to us?
Yeah, it's brutal. But hey, you know what?
Be better. That's what they say, don't they, Ian? Tom, they say, be better. Just be better.
Yeah, be better. Just give the people what they want.
It's so easy to be better, you know?
It is. And speaking of being better, Tom, we've not seen you for so long. In fact, to be fair, we've not seen you since February at the Unova tour. But talk to us, because we've talked about you moving today. What's going on with Tom? I mean, the audience are probably, unless they catch the live streams, not heard you on the podcast for a while, actually, since the last live.
Oh, yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah, basically, over the last year plus, like since September 2023 until March of this year, so 2025, I kind of stopped doing content for a bit because I took a job with the Mystic 7. We were doing Mystic Rips for his company over there. I was doing streaming for the commerce side of things, where we would do like a rip and ship. So he would bring a bunch of cards in, new sets, old sets, vintage, and I would stream, and people would buy the cards. I'd open them, and had really good luck. I'm like a good luck Chuck for other people when it comes to opening cards. So yeah, I was doing that for a while, and Brandon and the whole operation is in Los Angeles. I'm originally from Orange County, so it's like an hour and a half south, depending on traffic. So I ended up moving to Los Angeles to do that job, and then I've decided I wanted to go back into content full time because I thought I would have enough time for both. Turns out I didn't, and so now that I have left that to pursue content again, and my lease is up, I'm going back to Irvine, back to home, back to what
Bye,
I love.
LA.
Later, LA. See you never doing that drive again. I don't care if they have a whole festival of every Pokemon you click is a shiny. I ain't doing this drive ever again.
So you ain't coming to Pasadena next year, assuming that there's one in
I
Pasadena.
will do back roads to get around LA to get to Pasadena. It takes me 4 hours, which makes no sense. But yeah, no, LA just wasn't it for me. I'm a little older, so a lot of the I guess party scene and stuff, that's not it for me. I don't like the you have to pay where you park your board. There's no parking anywhere. It's expensive for no reason. And you just get hassled a lot, but that's a lot of cities, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. So I'm very excited about that. We're going to get back settled in. As you may or may not be able to see, I'm on the floor now. I got boxes of stuff, and there's the old view. Everyone who can see me from their apartments are probably just excited for me to go, because I was always yelling when I'd stream in here. And yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. I'm excited to get back into content, excited to get back into Go. Made a few videos here and there, but I've been weird about it this time. I wanted it to be more special, which is kind of probably not ideal. Because I could have made a video of me playing Eldegoss Calm Day, right? Or not Calm Day, it wasn't Calm Day, but Eldegoss's introduction.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I didn't want my first video after a year be like, hey, here I am getting Eldegoss. I got the next.
I get that.
It's like, wait, who is this? What is this?
I want to know who that is. I like this person.
Yeah. No, I filmed a video of Eldegoss. It was the worst idea you've ever had. Not you, but just in general. I was with Nick and Adam, and the whole idea was I have the sound all the way up, and I have to see if I can find it while we're walking. Yeah. So click it, try to get a shiny without even seeing it, kind of clicking around.
Oh
so
my
be going it was obnoxious. I have the photo or the video still, but it was this is what it would just sound like the whole time, the whole video. And Nick, you could tell he was not about it. Let's see. It was I turned the sound up. Oh God. Okay, sorry guys. Never mind. Well, you get the idea.
Yeah.
How do I sound?
This was the video. This was the exact video.
We are seeing the video that never made it.
It's never made it. It's just me 5 minutes just sitting there tapping around. I think, and I would click a stop and it would go, and I have to guess. Oh, so it'd be this. Hold on. I know there's a Pokemon around here.
That's so trader tips, isn't it?
Oh, you got one.
I just clicked the freaking this.
Oh, he didn't go on it.
Yeah, so yeah. So that didn't make it to the public.
So Ian, you couldn't be two bookends far apart because you got Trader Tips Nick who's gone to Chibati Island, and you've got
Nick's
Tom
on
who's
to
blindly
Chibati Island making a big cinematic video. So
Blindly
Tom's just tapping.
walking around.
And Tom's just tapping his screen with his noise on.
Yeah. It's the polar
You've got
opposite.
mail. Hold on.
Yeah.
I feel somewhere in the middle of that would be the perfect sweet spot.
Yeah.
A tad. So I was
There's
trying to
nothing wrong
think of
with
something
tapping,
like,
man.
what could be interesting? And then I did that, and I was like, that sucks.
The thing
But
is,
yeah,
at least you're innovating. You're trying new ideas. and that's what-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got a favour to ask of you, Tom.
What's up?
Because our audience have not heard you on the podcast for, like, say, a few months.
I'm
Give
sure they're
everybody an
replaying it,
AO.
so- Oh, okay. Ayo! What is up,
Yeah.
Incense Podcast? Thank you all so much for listening. You guys are awesome.
And I've got a question for you before we get on with the show.
What's up?
If we were to give you the chance to either plug all of your socials or plug Canes, what would you go for?
Oh, Cane's all day, every day. 100%. Cane's is an insanely delicious place, and a lot of people like to try to go, well, it's not as good as... No, it is. It's the best, and it's should be consumed by everybody. I don't think anyone should watch
You're
one
lucky
of my
Milo's
videos ever.
not on because he disagreed with you, actually.
Milo, he must be just upset for how good it was. Because, like, he doesn't
I
want
can
to
believe
eat
that.
it, I think. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I can't give...
He's in
a lot of
denial
people
almost.
don't like to say that I'm right. Like, a lot of my friends in my personal life, even if they know I'm right, they just don't want to say it. Because then then it's like, he can't be right. And I'm always right when it comes to Canes.
Now, come on, give us the hard sell for Canes. Anyone that's not been to Canes, anyone that lives outside of the states that are visiting, give us the hard sell.
So Raising Cane's is a fastly growing and spreading fast food chain of fried chicken. They know how to do their fried chicken, and that's pretty much all they do. They have fried chicken that is big, juicy tenders. It's not just like completely encased in breading and crispy just messes like Popeyes. They have their own unique sauce that is insane. And a lot of people, as they critique the Canes, they'll say, oh, they're only good because of their sauce. Yeah, well, guess who has the sauce? Canes does.
Cane's,
Okay?
yeah.
So get off it. And then there's also, they have delicious, salted, warm, not cold, crinkle cut fries. And they have Texas toast in every order. And the Texas toast is delicious. It's phenomenal.
We were talking about that before the show. It is good.
It is so bomb. And they do their own lemonade. They're just all around amazing.
Well, there we go. That is Tom and his Cane's addiction. So, we'll be picking it up in the next episode. But no, I'm gutted I didn't try it in Times Square. To be fair, I was being customed by a Minnie Mouse who wanted my last $1 in my back pocket. Foolishly, when I had my first New York Times Square.
Nobody told
that
Mark
was-
about not letting the characters get photos with you in Times Square.
Yeah, that was Morty Mouse. That wasn't Mickey.
It looked stoned mouse, to be fair. His eyes were red and pink. I was like, oh, no. And now we're going to go into a staple part of the show. It is, of course, our favourite show, Shinies of the Week.
Shinies of the week.
Who was that? Okay, sorry.
Zoe singing. Do
Yeah, that sounded like Zoe.
you want to hear it again?
Shinies of the week.
That was fantastic. Okay, so...
Shinies of the week.
Hey, yo, what do we... Whoa,
Hey,
I don't know, we got a whole
Mama
thing
Dot.
of this. Okay, so Shinies for the week. We've got the assist here from Del Hazard X, and they are coming from Silverman. It is 6 shiny Hisuian Lilligant, which is incredible. We just heard all the odds from today of the amount of raids. Some people didn't even get 1. So getting 6 there is incredible. And then over on Blue Sky from Rogue Poster, we've got a couple pictures here. It looks like 2, the full shiny family, Hisuian Voltorb and Hisuian Electrode. I don't know if I should say what he said with it, but they look good. He said, and because you said no one uses this, you might get blackballed like these.
Love it.
Zachary, delete your shiny Chansey. I'm sorry you got that.
Nice. Zachary, Tom said so bye, Chansey.
Bye.
It's gone.
Well, there we go. That is the Shinies of the Week section. Thanks for reading those out, Tom, and thank you to everybody who's got in contact with the show and shared them with us. We're expecting a lot more next week with these boosted Shinies coming up in the next couple of events. But there we go. That is it. Thank you, Tom.
It's me, Pikachu.
Oh, there's that's Adam.
Like
Yeah, that's
Tom knows the impression.
that's how he talks always.
It was. Do you know what? It was so funny in Paris, wasn't it? We were sat around having that meal, weren't we, Ian?
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was building up this moment. So we've got a couple of gaming. We've got Adam and Steph. We've got me, Sue, Ian, and Francesco, and we're all sat there having a lovely dinner to bring the end of Paris Go Fest to a close and the in-person events to a close. And Adam goes, I've got an amazing impression. And he's, but bearing in mind, he's bamboozling us with his Pokemon knowledge, and he's like saying stuff that we're all like, wow, he is like the Pokemon encyclopedia with the versions that even the Pokemon company don't know about yet. He's got so much stuff. We're all like, wow. Like, anyway, he goes, I could do a really great impression. We're like, can you? And like, we're like, yeah. What's he goes, I can do a Pikachu impression. We're all like this. On every word he's saying, we're all like waiting for it, and then that was what you heard.
That's beautiful. He's such a jokester, dude. I love it. He's good.
He's
That's so
funny,
good.
isn't he?
It's like that's my impression of Pikachu.
He's so funny.
Nice.
But there we go. So thank you, Tom, for joining us. It's been lovely having you on, mate. Good to catch up with you, and it's just nice. I think, like we said, time moves so fast. It's nice to find these moments to sort of catch up. And everyone can sort of catch up together whilst listening to the show. But there we go. We're done. 232 finished. We're nearly there. Just going to wrap it up now for you. But we hope you've enjoyed the podcast. And if you have enjoyed it and you haven't done so already, please hit that follow, subscribe button just to make it a little bit easier to find our next show. You can do that on Apple, Google, Spotify, and I'm sure there's some other ones out there that you will find us on. We also encourage reviews to be left for the show. You can do it on most of the aforementioned platforms. If you want to get creative, certainly leave us an Apple review or on Spotify. We prefer a 5-star, but we'll take anything you give us and we will read out reviews of the show. So please do that if you want to also be included. Consider following us on our social medias on X, Instagram. I always put ETC thinking that's a new platform, but that's actually just me being lazy. All the aforementioned ones that we've mentioned before, you will usually find us at Incense Podcast, unless it's Blue Sky, and it is that will bring us up, but there's also that other bit at the end of it, which always bamboozles me. But if you do that, it will allow you to keep updated with all the latest stuff. We do post quite a lot of interaction pieces on there, which allow you to be featured as part of the show as well. Also, as we've mentioned at the beginning, use the hashtag Shinies of the Week on X if you want to be featured in the Shinies of the Week section. To be fair, you can use it on any of our platforms. But yeah, let's do more next week. Let's do more next week. But Ian, I always give this bit because you do it so well. We've got a little bit of a thank you that we'd like to give out.
Well, there's quite a few thank yous, actually, I want to give out. Firstly, thank you, Tom, for joining us this week. It's been great actually hanging out with you for the first time in such a long time, and I've enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure Mark has. And
it's been all right. Yeah, it's been okay.
Yeah. Would you come back again down the road when you settled in the new place?
Always, of course. It's always a pleasure hanging out and talking with you guys, and you guys are always good fun. It's always good conversation, and I always learn a thing or two about the game during the event.
No one's ever said that before, Tom. We'll take that. Thank you.
We'll take that. We're educational now. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, that can be a review.
Yeah,
quickly, before we do give thanks to our team and patrons, just spend a minute, tell everybody where they can find you. They probably already know, but just for anyone that may not have caught you in the past, just tell them where you can find you.
You can find me at a Raising Cane. Sorry.
Quite probably.
On YouTube, it's the Kruse Ship, spelled Kruse. And then that's the same on Twitch. That's for like if you want to watch my stuff. Socials, it's going to be the Kruse Ship, but then with a YT at the end of it for YouTube, because the other guys wouldn't give me my full YouTube, or I mean my full name. I don't know what I'm saying. Full, you know what I mean? I DM'd the guys for the Kruse Ship, and then the guy changed his profile picture to like a Pepe the Frog, and I was like, "That's it, it's gone, it's out."
Bye.
You know?
So you had to put the YT on the end.
Ghana.
Yeah, so I put the YT at the end, which I don't like. I gotta change that somehow.
I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure where there's a will, there's a way. But thank you, Tom. It's been a pleasure. And thank you to everyone for listening to 232. We do appreciate that so very much. And we do also want to say thank you to not only the people listening, but the people that support this podcast with their hard-earned money. We really do appreciate each and every one of you. So if you are a bronze member, then thank you so very much. You are the kind of the foundation of what this show is built on. But we also say thank you to our and our
Gold member.
as well. So, firstly, we will thank our members, and you are KLXVI, Del Hazard X, Spindiana, Laurie Beck, Stephen Norway, CC is Mad, McFloof, Saul Haberfield, Lizzie George, Sander van der Drieser, Neonet, Ellen Rushton, James Alexander, North and South, Tom Cattle, Charlie Todd, Robert Wilson, Miss Summer of 69, Malcolm Grinter, Jordy Castell, The Hot Weasel, Tony Pride, Shiny IKEA Mum, and Jono. Members, and we also... We really want to thank our
Gold member.
because you are the guys that are here every week on the live recordings, listening to the carnies. That is our live shows. And you are JB, Kerry, and Zachary, Barside 2, Mandy Croft, Mr. Mossam, Mufti, and Dean DHL. Thank you very much to our
Gold
members.
I was waiting for that bit of Spandau there at the end there, Ian. Very, very good. A plateau of sound effects, and probably the ones that give you the most joy.
And we don't just want to thank the people that support the podcast. We want to thank the people that help make the podcast. And we have a great admin team behind the scenes, and that is Sue, Hermes Ninja, and Francesco. I am Pyrus, or as he's called today, Truck Driver Liam.
Truck Driver Liam.
We love them.
Dear. We love them indeed. Well, there we go. That is us done. And thanks, Ian, for doing that bit.
Guys, good news.
What?
Jigglypuff Spotlight Hour on July 22nd. 2 times transfer candy.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm going to top your good news there, Tomo, because I'm going to tell you so, mate. Max Monday on the 21st of July is going to see Daramaka coming around. I don't know, is it Jigglypuff, Daramaka? I don't know.
That's cool. It's big and round.
They're both round, to be fair.
Yeah,
One's
true.
pink and round.
True, yeah.
But boys, we're not done yet. I actually do have some good news.
Oh, what's that, Ian?
Well, you know what? We've got 2 pretty lackluster events, but if you're not bothered about getting a shiny, next week's raid hour, 6 or 7 p.m. next Wednesday, it will be Lunala.
I think you win on that one, Ian. I think you win on that one.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
That's sick.
Thank you for joining us for 232, and we will see you next week.
I choose you!